everyone. Today I will explain you how to use the data functions in Excel, also how to use the filter function in Excel to extract the data from the according to criteria from the Excel. So the database is the collection of organized data, and in order to extract some information from there, we will need to use D functions, which are, for example, dsum, dcount, dminimum, dmaximum, daverage. Logically, they are doing the same thing as sum, average, minimum, maximum, but this time we will work on the database, not on the simple table. Here we go. We are starting with a filter task. First of all, let's look at our database. You see that there are some fields like full name and the bonus are not fully visible. For make it all visible, select the database, and from format, out of it the column width. It will make the all field contents, all cell content fill inside of the column automatically. Okay, let's start to extract the data from database according to the given criteria. And it says write down the number of results. First, we will start with the location is Atlanta. Come to here. First, we need to apply filter function to our database. For that, press Ctrl A and select all database content and apply filter. Yes. Next, now we can start to extract data from our database. Location is Atlanta. First, the location is Atlanta. Press this rectangle and bring it down. Here you see select all, remove the select all and select only Atlanta, press OK. Here it is, you get only locations are only Atlanta, and you can check the number of records from here. 37 out of 130 records found. This is the answer. You need to write it down. Before moving to the second criteria, you need to clear the criteria filter from the location. For that, you can do it from here. Clear filter from the location. Also, you can do it from here. Clear. Okay. Now, location is Atlanta or Valdosta. We need to find. Location is Atlanta. You can do it from here again, Atlanta, and select the Valdosta. Press OK. Here you get that. Also, you can do it from text filter. Select equal and type here Atlanta or equal to Valdosta. Okay, and press. You will see the same result you get. And how many records? 62 of 130 records found. Write down this number. Again, clear the filter. Location is Atlanta and year until 2017. Location is Atlanta. The easiest method of this, Atlanta, and make this year a bit larger, expand the column, and until 2017 means that it is less than 2017. Press OK. You get the result. How many records you have? 26 of out of 26 of 130 records found. I'm again removing, clearing the filter. Moving to the next criteria. Locations Atlanta and years between 2011 and 2018 inclusive. It means that both of these years also will be included to the criteria. Location is Atlanta. Select location Atlanta. Years between 2011 and 2018. Use number filter and to between. Type 2011, 2018. Okay. So all criteria are met again, and here it is 37 out of 130 records found. Let's continue. Clear the filter. And we need to find now location Atlanta, Dothan or Valdosta. use this method, you can use easily Atlanta, Dothan, and Valdosta. Press OK. Number of records, 67 out of 130 records found. So 67 records found according to criteria. Clear the filter. Location Atlanta and department not RD. Location Atlanta. Department not RD. Use text filter. Make does not contain R and D department. Okay, you see there is no R and D department and the locations are Atlanta. 35 results according to this criteria. And the last filter task, location Atlanta, years between 2011 and 2018, or location Dothan and all departments except RD. So locations Atlanta and Dothan, years between 2011 2018, but there is nothing like inclusive, so I will use less than or greater. Number filter, greater than 2011 and less than 2018 and OK. Here in our database there was not years like 2011 and 2018, that's why you don't see the difference between inclusive and exclusive, but when you have, it will make the difference on your extract, so be sure about their difference. Location Dothan, we did all departments except R&D. Again, departments does not contain R and D department. Okay. How many records? 39 out of 130 records found. That's it. This task done. Let's move to the D functions samples. D functions are the database functions like D minimum, D maximum, D average, D sum, D count, and there are a few more. We will practice based on by using this data functions. Alright, we have a small database in here, database table in here, also the field names, copy of the field names, because we will use them as a criteria. And here we need to calculate total in stock, average price, highest price, lowest price, according to the criteria we will define by ourselves and we'll practice it. Okay, in stock. In order to calculate the items in stock, overall items in stock, we need to use the count. And you see the D count function has three arguments: database, field, and criteria. Database is a database we are going to select and work on over. I recommend you to define a name for the database to use in a function, so it will make our work more easier. Select the database and let's define name. I will write my database and press OK. You will see the name of my database in here. Okay, and press equal. Now instead of database, write my database. Field. Field is a field you are going to select. You are going to calculate the items over that field. I can use any of the numerical field to calculate the count of the items instead of computer, because the computer field contains the text, which count will not work for that. You know, the count is working all numerical data except text data. If you want to calculate this function within a computer field, you need to use the count A, not just the count. Now let's see field. Let's use the price field for that, and the criteria. I will write my criteria in this cells. So I'm gonna select from E1 to F3. Okay, close it, press enter. Right now you see these fields are empty, so it means there is no criteria yet. Thereby it calculates the it's counting the number of items in here, and it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 all items. All right, now let's define a criteria. So computer, let's make it only Acer. Acer computers, press enter. And there is no change. It again give me the all number of the items in the stock, because there's a relationship between these rows. When you write the Acer for the computer and the second criteria, you know, let's look at this. The second criteria is empty, means that Acer or everything else. Acer or everything else means that all items in the stock. Let's limit this criteria and just not from A1 to F3, make it A1 to F2. Press enter. Now you see it give me the only Acer computers count, and it is 3, and it is correct. You can add one more criteria in here. Let's say price less than 1,000. Enter. You see the count of the items changed. There's only one Acer computer, this one is over than 1,000. This is over than 1,000. This is less than 1,000, and that's why it give me only one computer in stock which meets the criteria: computer Acer, and price is less than 1,000 whatever dollar or month. Okay, average price. The average, my database, field, price field. Oh, we forgot to put the separator. Price and criteria. Again, criteria. Let's select this criteria for now and press enter. So average price for that is 800. And equal. You know how to calculate the average, right? So no need to repeat it again. How the average function works. The minimum, database. I will do all of them and change the criteria. You will see the difference between them. Okay, all criteria. Press enter. Lowest price. Lowest price. Okay, since there is only one item meet this criteria, which is Acer price 800, so it give me average, highest, minimum, highest and lowest all equal to 800. It is normal for. Now let's add there one more item. Okay, so I want to change my criteria. The computer Acer and Acer or Dell computer, and Dell computer processor is over than 2.2. okay, press enter. Now I need to expand my criteria range as well from this, from here, this change all F2s to F3. As you see, the count of items in the stock, average price, highest price, and lowest price all changed. So you can add any other criteria here to test, for example this one. So instructor is 2 item, average changed. Also we can do this. For example, here if we have a question like less than or equal to, price is less than or equal to 1,500, we can write it in this form. But if it says price is less than 3,000 and less than 3,000 and greater or equal to 1,500, in this time we need to add here one more price criteria and limit it. So less than 3,000 is it, and equal or greater than, let's make it something available in here, 1,000. So between the criteria price is between 3,000 and 1,000. Also make sure that you are changing the criteria in here, so it is D3. Oh no, G3, I mean G3. Also in here. So it means that when you have option like between 2 digits, you can apply it to any of this, like this. So by using this knowledge, we will create a salary report and annual reports by using the My Data database. For the salary report, create a report from the My Data table. My Data table is this table, and calculate the total salary according to the given criteria. So we will write the criteria on the left side in here and the formula in the right side in here, and we'll calculate the total salary according to each criteria. Firstly, let's move to the My Data table and define the name for that. Okay, press Ctrl A and bring your cursor here. I will write a short name. Let's write just write table. Okay, I use the name table for that. Press enter. You define the name. Now moving to my salary report, starting to write my first criteria, location, and it is Atlanta. Formula for this is dsum. Okay, database. For selecting the database, move to My Data table, just right here, and write the table name, which was table that you are going to use. Field is salary, because we are working on a salary, base salary, and the criteria, for the criteria, move to salary report and select your criteria. Close the bracket, and press enter. Here you get the answer according to the criteria. So it calculated the total salary for Atlanta location. I will fill the background for the criteria, and let's move to the next one. Location is Atlanta or Valdosta. Again, location. First one says Atlanta. Or means that you are going to write it in the same column, Atlanta or Valdosta. Okay, and the formula will be again same, dsum. Database, move here, select the table, and field is base salary. criteria, salary report, select the criteria, close the parenthesis, press enter. That's it. I will do because it says until 2017. I used less than 2017. Fourth question. Locations Atlanta and years between 2011-2018 inclusive. So it means between, I need to use 2-year fields. Inclusive will be included 2011. Sorry, greater or equal to 2011 and less than equal to 2018. Question 5. Locations Atlanta, Dothan or Valdosta. There is 3 locations. Because there are or between them, I will write them vertically. When you write them vertically in same column, they are joining with or, but when you are writing in horizontally, they are connected with and, Atlanta and Dothan and Valdosta. So there are huge difference between writing them vertically or horizontally. Atlanta, Dothan. Sixth question. Location Atlanta and departments not R&D. So in Excel, you need to know that not equal is this symbol, and not equal R&D will be this, not containing. And the last question says location. Atlanta, years. Okay, what else we have? Departments field. Let's expand this column to make them fit inside of the cell. Okay, locations Atlanta. Years between 2011-2018. Okay, I need to add one more year in here. So between 2018 not inclusive. Not inclusive, 2011 and 18. Department. So first of all, locations Atlanta years between this is done. Or means that you need to move to the next row and write there Dotan, next location, and all department except R&D. So you are not writing it in here, writing just front of the Dotan criteria, not R&D. Okay, and now let's test again the sum database. Salary. Select the entire criteria and press enter. That's it, you get the result. You get the salary report. I can highlight them to show you all of our results. So this is such an easy method to create a report from given database table. Okay, let's move to the next task, annual report. Now we need to create a report from a my data table and calculate each of this according to the given criteria. The average bonus of the human resource department in 2017. So one criteria is department. It is human resource. This time you need to select the bonus field and the criteria. Next question, the maximum overtime between 2017 and 2015 of the all IT departments in Gainesville and Valdosta. So I'm starting with the location. Or Valdosta. Overtime between years. (2017) 2015. And departments, all IT departments. So one thing you need to pay attention is that overtime between 2017 and 2015 of all IT department in Gainesville and Valdosta means that the both year and department criteria should be applied to the Valdosta as well. So because it will give you different outcome. The average okay, we missed the one part in here. Go back to the table and need to do this part again, the table bonus field. Okay, now look, if I remove the IT in here, it will give me other result, or this one give me the same this time. Also the difference, so it should be applied to both locations, to both countries. So according to the table, I can't calculate number of people names start with N in marketing, accounting, and sales department, which is located in Atlanta, because I need to, according to the question, I need to use the count A function for counting the names of people by their names, which starting with the N and meet the other criteria. But as you see in our table, we don't have the names field, so I can't do this question within this table. By using this table, we need to stop in here. Okay, this task's all done. The question 3, this part number of people field is missing from the table, so we can't do it now. All right, that's all. Thank you for watching.